the street, the border guy, the person who helps on on building during constructions. So for me, I mean a normal Ugandan when I say that my business is people. And how does that work? If that person is not doing okay, then I'm also not okay. They won't be able to support me. They won't turn up for my shows. So I have to make sure that they're doing okay, because it's the only way I'll be okay. I'm not like these politicians who only remember our people during the time of elections. No, because I'm always like performing for a different set of, Ugandans every weekend. Every weekend. So like I know how they're doing. I know how they're struggling. I know the things they're going through. And what is even so sad, like they wouldn't have been undergoing certain situations if people in leadership were doing the right things. So this is why I'm so concerned. And also another issue, because this industry is big, like we are very many as musicians. I was also concerned to see that so many musicians, artists, they are very quiet. They are silent. They are watching how, they are seeing how our fans are undergoing, this struggle because of the graft, because of the corruption. They are quiet. You understand? And I can understand. Okay, it's not that I even understand. It's because they put themselves in compromising situations. When you wake up one morning and you accept 500,000, dollars from a politician, that means when time comes for you to put out your voice there for the people, you won't be able to do it because you are under their pocket. And there's so many artists here who have been compromised just because one morning they allowed to accept money from a politician. And you know how politicians are. They just turn on you. The moment they see that you're not that important, you don't have that relevance, they will throw you away. They will throw you under the bus. So that is why I was like, you know what, as Azawi, because even before I became an artist, like I had concerns. I had concerns. Zemvudemu ghetto. I don't know if it's okay to speak my
Yeah.
language here.
Please go ahead.
Yeah.
Use whatever language you're comfortable with.
Yeah. Nze nkulidde ghetto. Okitegeera, nze mbadde ndaba embeera gye tuyitamu, bazadde bange gye bayitamu, baakola, but right now tasobola na kufuna pension we, baabasalayo. But they served this country and they did everything, to make sure that in their retirement they can be able to sustain their lives. But they can't because sente ezo waliwo eyakola ki? Eyazirya. I have lost my father due to poor health care. I have lost my sister just after giving birth because of poor health care. And then you wake up one morning and you see someone bamuwadde miliyoni 5. Ng'olaba omuyimbi bamuwadde biliyoni 5 eza Uganda azikozesa eki. And this is really sad because these are artists that have been here for some time. They have established themselves. They are doing okay. But then someone in our government wakes up one morning n'agamba but abayimbi katubaweeyo biliyoni 5 beeyagale azikozesa eki. Bafani tebamuwagira. I'm angry to the point that I can even punch a wall.
Please don't, please.
And this anger has been accumulating for the last, I don't know how many years. And it's quite sad that when we air out our voice as youth, nobody listens to us. The people who are in parliament, they know the issues that we are going through. Bakimanyi nti we struggle to get something to eat, we struggle to go to school, to be able to pay for our fees, we struggle to find employment. Kati nze Mr. Kapshenga kankubuulire. I graduated Makerere, I did a bachelor's of commerce, and I graduated. Naye nga simanyi kiddako. Nga simanyi where the job is going to come from. Nga simanyi wabwe ngenda atandika. It's not like I have some capital somewhere to start up a business. I had nothing. If it was not for this talent, singa nange ndi awo ntayaya. That is why I'm like,
Oyiriba.
for the fact, yeah, for the fact that Ugandans have supported me ever since my career started. This is where the point I come through for them. Abannayuganda bawagidde abayimbi abanene abato naye abayimbi basirise. Abayimbi basirise balya ssente z'abasajja. Now they cannot say anything. They are compromised. Now, when the time comes for them to hold their concert, they want people to turn up for them. Baagala bajje mutuwagire ne beewuuba ne bagenda simanye eyo mu downtown oli n'omulaba ng'ali eyo mu katale simanye nakasero simanya owino asaba buki bantu bajje bagule tiketi ze bamulabe n'essaawa zino eno omuyimbi asirise. Abanene kati ate nze bensiŋŋano tewali yadde n'omuyimbi n'omu omunene ali mu kwogera. Everyone is quiet, but you want your fans to support you, but you're not doing anything to turn up. You're not using your voice. You're not using your platform to say anything, to put pressure, to press pressure, to create awareness. Kubanga kati ekisinga n'okwasa ennaku ti luno olutalo oyinza okwesanga luli wano ku Twitter. Okay? It's only happening on X. But when the person on ground doesn't know what is happening. So as an artist, this is where you come out and say, something is really happening in our, in our parliament, or even in so many other institutions of this, of this country. We need to stand up and and say no to this and say stop to corruption. So kati nze kyekisinga okunkwasa ennaku nti abayimbi lwaki musirise?
Wow.
Eddie lwaki osirise? Bebe lwaki osirise? Chameleon lwaki osirise? Abayimbi bonna abato lwaki musirise? Gravity lwaki osirise? Misaki lwaki osirise? Lutaaya lwaki osirise? Ompulira?
Wow.
Vinka lwaki osirise? Nwagi lwaki osirise? Ngolaba abantu baffe bayita mu mbeera eno bweti. Kikugyako ki? Mukama atuwadde omukisa in this country nti tusobodde naffe okubeerawo. Abantu batuwagidde omuntu ssebo. I told you once before, I went to Zombo to perform. I was so astonished by what I saw there. Nasanga omwana ng'asitudde amazzi ndowooza oba yali gaakufumba oba gaaki mu kadoma naye ng'amazzi makyafu. The water was dirty. Ne tuyita ku poliisi emu ng'ofiisa aliwo ndowooza nga oba alina emyaka nga 89 nga tosobola na kuyimirira. Naye nga yaliwo okukuuma ki? Eddembe. Ekkubo omanyi ka pawuda. Ng'era enkuba bw'etonnya, if it rains, there is no way you can come back. But then these people, except their little money, they came and supported Azawi. So how do I,
give back?
Award them back? How can I, what can I do to give them back? Award is a wrong word. It's to give back. It's to use my voice. Nogenda owulira nti oli baamuwadde miliyoni 4 ate ava mu constituency y'emu eya Zombo naye 4 yabiridde. Abantu tebalina luguudo, tebalina good health care, ssente balyandye. Okitegeera? Kati nze ne neebuuza abayimbi mwe mwagala bafaani bammwe babakolere ki? What do you want the fans to do when you're not standing with them? You're not standing with the people. Nze bwe njogera bagamba akakazi keeyogezaako tamanyi akayingira industry alina omuliro blah blah blah. I've always been like this. People who know me bamanyi nti I'm a very 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 patriotic person. Bino sibyete, like this is me. Bwe ndaba ekintu nga tekikyamu kigenda maaso, I will speak up. And besides of being just an artist, nange nina business zange ezo ze mba mpambana naye ne bigaana otambula just because waliwo buno obusonga zino ensonga ya corruption. Kitegeera? Of course, at one point I saw our president saying the fight against corruption is an easy one. I'm afraid he should start taking it a serious one, because it has been dragging our country behind. It has been affecting our country affecting our country for the last, I don't know, 38 or even more years. So there has to be some ruthlessness when we are handling this situation. Why is someone who is under investigation or is alleged to be corrupt still in office? If the investigation turns up entirely innocent, then they resume to serve our people. But why are they on payroll? Why are we spending money like that? Where is our country spending like tuli bagagga ate nga tuli yala? Gonofuna ne sente eziwa omuyimbye $5,000 aga dola azikozesa eki? Nga faniwe talina kyakulya, talina abaana be basomera, talina luguudo kwatambuliza maali ye, okitegeera. Tamanyi, like, I know people in Kampala waneeno nga bwazuuka ku makya essaala yokka y'emutaasa. If that prayer doesn't work, they won't eat. Tebajja funa wa kusula. I think it is high time we connect with reality, because I feel like the people who are in parliament or the people who are responsible for this country are very deluded. We are broke. Tuliyala. We are broke. As youth, we are broke. Recently, and the other thing that is actually even hurting me the most, it is spaces ezandibadde occupied by the youth. Osangamu bantu bakulu. Twalabye waneeno